Telemedicine is revolutionizing healthcare as we know it, globally, and it's doing it one patient at a time, one encounter at a time, and one space at a time. Beyond the medical provider's office, beyond the operating room, past the emergency department, reaching farther than the urgent care and rehab facilities, reaching directly into our homes, our schools, expanding all the way to an oil rig in the middle of the ocean, to a Native American tribe at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, first on scene at a disaster halfway around the world, and even aboard Air Force One. Things that we could only imagine. Things that were once science fiction are happening, and they're happening every day in every space. Virtual health is now a reality, thanks to never-before-seen telemedicine technology. Industry leader GlobalMed sets a new gold standard for virtual health. The platform of platforms for virtual health, GlobalMed's Encounter telemedicine platform is bringing virtual healthcare to those who need it most, when they need it most, and where they need it most. Let's start at the top, the President of the United States. In 2015, GlobalMed was chosen as the telemedicine provider for the White House Medical Unit, used in the White House, aboard Air Force One, and at Camp David. GlobalMed technology is within feet of the President at any given time. The same GlobalMed telemedicine technology used in the White House for the President is also being used for our valued veterans and active duty service members in the Department of Defense. How about a little closer to home, in our kids' schools? Using telemedicine, school nurses are able to consult with medical providers and better diagnose and treat children, in turn allowing parents to take less time away from work. How about in the middle of the ocean, hundreds or even thousands of miles from the closest doctor or hospital? A place so remote that it could take days to transport a patient to medical care and cost tens of thousands of dollars or more to even get them there. GlobalMed's transportable exam station provides access to quality healthcare, even on an oil rig in the middle of the ocean. Let's head back closer to home, not just in our schools, but closer, in our own living rooms. GlobalMed's telemedicine technology has abilities to extend specialized care to where people need it most, making virtual house calls a reality, bringing life-saving connected care into our homes and assisted living facilities, to reach out into the most remote rural areas, to reach our veterans, our farmers, people who otherwise wouldn't have access to quality, affordable healthcare. Telemedicine closes the gaps, saving lives around the corner and around the world. We see it on the news: disasters, hurricanes, earthquakes, even bombings. During a disaster, GlobalMed's Transportable Exam Station, or TESS, allows local hospitals to connect to medical providers around the world, getting life-saving treatment faster. Now let's head to Africa. Telemedicine has been deployed in many African countries, most recently Zimbabwe, and it's changing the way an entire nation can access and afford life-saving healthcare. GlobalMed is providing the government of Zimbabwe with complete telemedicine equipment and solutions, creating an incredible opportunity to connect medical providers with millions of Africans. GlobalMed's technology is at the forefront of the push for telemedicine to play a critical role in positively impacting Africa's healthcare. We've traveled across the street to the White House, across the globe to the middle of the ocean, and into the Grand Canyon to bring you stories of how telemedicine is transforming healthcare. With the largest and most scalable telemedicine implementations domestically and throughout the world, GlobalMed continues to redefine telemedicine. GlobalMed's technology is already in 55 countries with over 15 million consults, and here at home in over 1,200 VA patient sites, making it the industry's largest provider of telemedicine. Whether it's the President of the United States, a rural farmer, an isolated tribesman, your child, your grandparents, or your neighbor, GlobalMed is truly changing the face of healthcare globally, one encounter at a time.